Oh, hey, there you are. Come on in. Welcome to Alex Gordon Radio at Home. I'm Alex Gordon, and this is Alex Gordon Radio at Home, Episode 2. Today we're going to be talking to some more friends of ours. We're really excited that you're here for it. We're going to be talking to Day, Finian and Greta, Zoe and Naya, and then we're going to have a special presentation from a couple of siblings named Gerard and Guglielmo. Maybe the cat will hang out, maybe he won't. We don't know. He really kind of just does whatever he wants to do. But without any further delay, let's get right into episode 2. Again, we're really glad you're here. Tell us how old you are again.
14.
Okay. So what grade does that put you in?
Ninth.
Are you homeschooled or were you going to school?
My mom put me in sort of like a ALC.
So, I mean, are we talking about, are you just like going to work and digging ditches, or are you working in a lab? What's ALC? I don't know what ALC is.
It's like a school, but you can pretty much pick your own subjects and what you spend your time doing. So it's like it gives you like more freedom, I guess, to learn what you would like to learn and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So what was it that you've been working on?
I was like, for the first year there, I was working on alchemy, and then going into the second semester, I was doing art, and then the second year, I was I forgot what I was doing. I think I was doing like more science and math the second year, and philosophy. And
Wait.
towards the end of the year, I wasn't doing a whole lot besides listening to music all day.
Wait a second. Did you say alchemy?
Yeah.
Isn't that like potions and stuff like that?
Yeah.
All right, you gotta talk about this for a second. What is alchemy?
It's like it's a science. It interested me because it was like the first science, that was like known to us, before other science came along, and eventually we're gonna be going back to alchemy in a sort of way. But it was more interesting to me. It was more about just it was like science, but it was more like connected to the earth sort of way. So instead of like man-made stuff, it was more like plants and animals and whatnot.
Can you give an example of something that you studied, or maybe a project you did for it or something?
On my projects, I don't know where they are. I did like one or two. And my notebook is like pretty far away.
Okay, well, off the top of your head, is there anything that you can think of? Because when I hear alchemy, I picture, like I said, I picture potions and
Cauldron and the Witch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, did that stuff happen in your class or no?
No, it was more of a solo thing. I haven't really touched on it in like a year, actually. So I have a book on it, but I don't really remember a whole lot about it.
So you're not really sitting in a classroom.
No, not necessarily. No. I mean, unless someone comes to the school with an offering, like someone that has a profession in a certain field, and they come to the school and they offer, their knowledge, I guess, and other kids can sign up to be in that space where the person is teaching.
Were you in a classroom setting, but you were just doing your own thing?
It's a school, but it's not necessarily like a classroom setting. Like there isn't like desks necessarily and chairs and stuff like that. I mean, there are, but that's not like how the whole school is set up.
Let's see what we got. What are we doing? So, good
Moving
grief.
to Ohio.
We're moving to Ohio.
Whoa!
No.
I mean, you
Are you-
can't go anywhere.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're making that up? You're messing with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't go.
Oh, okay.
Our neighbors are moving.
Where are they going?
To Florida so then they can be near their grandpa and grandma because they're like starting to get old and they need to look after them.
They just want to get a head start, I guess.
That's hilarious. They just want to get a head start. I like that. That's good thinking. All right, so, well, if you could, would you move to Ohio?
No, probably not.
Why not?
Because I would miss my family and friends, but also if we get another house and my mom says that if we're gonna get another house, then it's gonna be really small, like this small. And I'm like,
They
this
want a
house is
small
already
house.
small. I want like an upstairs, not like to get tinier.
Yeah, if we did move, they'd want a smaller house for some reason. I don't know.
Well, all right, wait, are you talking about one of those tiny houses?
Not super small, but it's just like.
Oh yeah. Like
Okay, well then I guess super small.
Once I don't know. My mom and my dad were looking at houses and then I looked over and I was like, you think I'm like, no, that's so tiny. So they were just looking at like tiny houses. And good thing that I didn't get it because I didn't know what I'll put all my stuff in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because, all right, so let's just say right off the bat, because we're talking about how many of you in the family.
Mm-hmm.
How many? 4, right? Yeah, you two. Wait, say that again.
A cat and chickens.
Well, we'd probably, I don't know. Yeah. So I guess chickens and cats don't really count as the family members, but yes, we have a cat and chickens.
You got a chat and kickins, huh?
We do have some of those.
No, wait, now I'm going to beg to differ here. I'm going to jump right in and I'm going to say that cats are absolutely members of the family. Now, I've never owned any kittens, so I can't speak to that, but we have a cat that is absolutely a member of the family.
I mean, it's a member of the
Hold
family.
on, let me show you.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean,
Always at the ready.
Cats are part of the family, but I was just assuming you were talking about, like, people, humans, with...
Okay, yeah, well, no, I was, but I also was going to ask about pets, too, because, I mean, if you move, you're not just going to kick them out to the curb, right? They're part of the family. All right, so, Greta, are you with us? What are you doing? You zoning out?
She's looking
Yeah,
up.
hello. So how many chickens, because you guys you told me about the chickens years ago. Are any of them, I think you had to give them all away, right? Or something?
Worse than giving them away.
Okay. We got 3 chickens. They all died. 4 chickens. They all died. We got 3 chickens. 2 died. We got 1 chicken.
That is not the story at all.
And then we got, in total, we got 6 chickens. And then they all died except for 1. And then now.
No, they didn't. Like 3. One of them's still here, and then 2 of them we gave away.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, she was not very hard to convince there. Does that factor into chores or anything like that? Taking care of these chickens?
not really, because honestly, the chickens are kind of easy to deal with.
Yeah, you can only spend like 10 minutes with
Yeah,
them.
all you really do is what we do is after we build the coop, so they just they really like to just run around and like hide in bushes and stuff and like just dig themselves in dirt and just sit there all day. So what we have to do is just like feed them, get their eggs and other stuff like that. So they're actually pretty easy animals to take care of.
All right, so what have you been up to? What's going on?
Well, we went camping.
Whoa, timeout. What do you mean? What happened there?
So we didn't really have like contact with a lot of people, but our mom's friend has a camper van and she invited us to stay for 2 days.
Where did you go?
Savannah.
Oh my gosh, how far is that from where you live?
3 hours, I think.
Really? Okay, so you were in the car that long?
Yes.
Okay, Zoe, you're gonna have to keep it down. We can't hear anything if you're talking so much.
We went to this safari and there were a lot of animals and we were feeding them, and then most of them were being rude.
Wait, they were being rude. What does that mean?
Yeah, that means they kept on pecking. The ostrich kept on pecking on us.
Yeah, I've heard ostriches have kind of a temper. Is that true? Would you back that up? Would you say that they seem a little angry?
Yes.
So what did they have? Give me the rundown of the animals at the safari. Ostrich, hippopotamus, what else? Lizards, geckos.
They had baby goats. They had goats. They had cows, but the cows were like in the big animal section, and the smaller ones you can like feed.
Yeah, there were more animals in the small section.
And there were ostrich, goat. There was there was a llama. There was a peacock. There was a hen. There was a rooster.
Wait, okay, so you fed them. What are you feeding them? Apples, oranges? What do you got? Pizza? What were you giving these guys to eat?
Corns and pellets.
No, like corn and pellet food. And when we were trying to feed the animals, somebody was screaming, "Help!" in the back.
Wait, you mean in the back where the animals live?
Yes.
Or like back behind you? What do you mean back? Where were they?
Like where the peacocks and the other birds were, where they stayed.
So someone was yelling help? Did you find out what was going on? Did you run back there and help them?
No. We think it was the goats because sometimes goats scream sometimes.
Are you serious? Wait, so you think that the goat was actually screaming in such a way that it sounded like it was saying help? Is that what you...
Yeah, you should Google it.
Oh, I'm supposed to Google it. You mean now I gotta go do all the research? This is your adventure. You're supposed to have all the facts for me. All right, I'll look it up. All right, now, what do the goat eat? I've heard goats eat tin cans and everything. Have you heard that before? They'll eat anything.
Oh, about that. So when our mom had paid for some food that we can feed them, and it came in a plastic bag. And so then after that, when we looked away, Zoe accidentally dropped the plastic bag where the animals were. So then the ostrich started to try to eat it. So then we just had to tell the lady there.
So did the lady get into like a fist fight with the ostrich trying to get the thing back, or no?
No, our mom just went up to the lady and said, "Oh, the ostrich was the animal. We accidentally dropped the plastic bag inside." And she said, "Oh, don't worry, that happens a lot."
Yeah, because those fellas will eat that stuff if you're not careful. Zoe? What are you saying?
Wait.
Wait for what?
For not.
What? All right. And now it is time for song. Today on Song, we've got a couple of siblings named Gerard and Guglielmo. Now these two fellas play piano, they both play guitar, they both sing. Extremely talented couple of fellas right here. Thank you for watching the second episode of Alex Gordon Radio at Home. Again, we were so thrilled to have you here. And remember, anyone who's 18 or younger and would like to be on Alex Gordon Radio at Home, you can be. All it takes is just having your folks send us an email at alexgordonradio@gmail.com, and we'd love to talk to you. So, now, without any further delay, it's time for
The Last Word.
Today's last word is brought to you by a young man that we got to know recently, and we're really excited to get to know him further. We're going to talk to him. We're going to talk to him more in the future. Here with the last word is Jasim.
Elegant.
Well, you got to look into the thing here. Where are you going? Good, you ready?
My hair fell off.
Oh, okay. We'll take care of it in a minute.
I'm done.
Today on Song, we're talking with... Oh, gosh. Today on Song, we've got a couple of... Oh, God. Nobody says Uber. Don't say Uber. Today on Song, we've got a couple of super... Oh, come on. Here we go with a little offering from them of playing the guitar. Oh, come on. Well, there we got. Oh, come on. Before we get into the last word, I would like to... Come on. No. Thank you again for watching. Hey. Oh, my... Thank you again for watching the second... I'm blowing it big time. I'm clamming all over the place.